Pass to Callahan. Smith. Outside Mills. Inside. From past the arc. Pasco pulls it in. Here's Etherington. Now Pasco. Pass to Moore. With the mark. And he sinks the layup.
Slow game on display from Moore. Anywhere near the basket, he can find ways to rack up points.
Mills on the wing, guarded by Etherington. And another miss by the High Flyers. To the inside. Hauled in by High Flyers. On the wing, it's MP. Rodriguez covers. The screen by Gov. From deep three-point range. And another miss by the High Flyers. Outside Berti. And Callahan with the stuff.
A towering presence. Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
Back to MP. That one misses off the backboard. Team ballers with the lead. Pass to Moore. That ball coming off of Berti's feed.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for High Flyers.
Pasco, defended now by Callahan. Back to Etherington. Berti. And here's more from the arc. That shot's good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now here's MP. The three is up. Pasco pulls it in.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Etherington outside. Moore. Here's Pasco. Nice D from Leon Callahan. What a game we've seen from Jaden Moore. You can see why he's so highly touted. And tonight, he's definitely lived up to that hype.
And if you look at the eye test between Moore and a guy like MP, Moore looks like he's on a different level. You can't ignore the ease at which he's getting his points.
Shoots. Again, MP missing.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
He has 21 points.
Etherington with it. Pass to Berti. Off the mark there with the three. The screen by Gov. And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's Berti. Etherington outside. Tries again. And Pasco with the layup.
He's relentless on the glass. And this team feeds off that energy.
Can you screen me, please?
MP outside. From outside, it's off the mark.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Gov. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 10-point game. MP outside. Takes the three. And the High Flyers another triple. Now more. You've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to Rodriguez. More. Offensive rebounds. And here's Etherington.
All right.
So we see Team Ballers pick up the win here.
They really came together as a team tonight and earned it. But give some credit to Jaden Moore. He's a big reason why they came away victorious. And I want to see if he can keep stringing together games like this.
And there was a lot of talk coming into this one about MP.
You know, even with the loss, I still liked what I saw from MP tonight. There were moments when you could really see flashes of his potential. I'm looking forward to seeing more from this kid.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I need to actually beat these challenges. Okay.
So Team Ballers win the opening possession.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's more. Hauled in by High Flyers. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. Now here's MP. And it's in there!
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now MP. The 3-ball. That's a miss. He's made one and now missed one. For 3, more. That shot doesn't go, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neill.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. Over to the left wing. Bertie. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
A nice shot by Smith.
Probably not the shot they drew up. Hey, but they'll take it.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Bertie, trying his luck from deep. And Callahan pulls it down. The High Flyers with the lead. Shoots from 12. Pasco pulls it in. Moore, high post. MP's there. Count it, that bucket is good.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here are the high flyers now. Outside, MP. Three-pointer. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game in just 5 shot attempts. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
And it's Team Ballers. It's a 5-point game. Up top, Etherington. Moore. To the left wing. Back to Rodriguez. On the wing, Berti. No good there with the triple. And if they time this right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end a quarter.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And here's more from the arc. Hauled in by high flyers. Here's Smith, and that's in, coming off the assist from Gov.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
Outside, Moore. Berti. No good on the 3. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
Now
No,
MP.
that was my fault. That was
11 points
completely
on the
my
game
fault
so
right there.
far.
I have 5 for 10.
Goes back up. And Rodriguez with the block.
This is why you have to be careful trying to shoot when Rodriguez is nearby. He knows how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Moore, that's good.
Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side
Give
of
me
a
the
size
ball.
mismatch.
Thank you.
Here's MP. Let's go with the 3. That's his 6th field goal made today. With that make, he's now 6 for 11.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
For 3, Moore. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. Here's Smith. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Team Ballers trailing. Moore outside. Etherington. Over Mills. Etherington, no good.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Sends it home from three-point land.
A little bit of a
Easy.
defensive
Too
breakdown
easy.
there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now MP. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And another 3 for the Flyers.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
Team Ballers. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Dykstra.
2 minutes.
Long. And he can't stop the run as he misses. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Here's Dykstra. Misses the three.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game's slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Now MP. 19 points
Why
in
is
this
my
one.
shooting green so small?
They're having trouble creating any
I mean,
kind of offense.
obviously you know why.
And you
but
can really
I'm
sense
wide
that
open, it
tightening up
shouldn't
a
be
little
that
bit at this
small.
point.
Here's Summers, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Summers. Here's Dykstra. And Team Ballers miss again. Inside, Smith.
Defensive
And he
foul.
was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Aggressive move to the rim.
foul.
The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. Etherington with it. Outside Bertie. Moore. They need
man.
this. And Callahan pulls it down. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
2 points.
The basket is
3
good.
points right there.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez, the screen. Outside Bertie. And that's not gonna go. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Fly is leading this one, leading by 17. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. Here's Mills, and something to note about MP. I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of him, and to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Here's Moore. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
With MP up top. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Confined.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Moore outside. Pass to Bertie. Etherington. Moore outside. And here's Bertie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Smith.
Rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand.
Layup.
Work around it and get an easier shot.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Gov. Etherington for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
From deep, it's MP. Buries it from 3-point range.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Moore. 10 points for him. Bertie's shot is off.
What's up, Benji? How are we?
Right side, MP. Down low.
Thanks, bro.
Screen by Gov. And here's MP on the outside. Team Ballers with the rebounds. To the paint. And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
MP outside. Pass to Mills.
Thanks, Benji. I'll look into that after the
Back to
stream.
MP. Baseline try. That one wide left. This team baller squad has been struggling. Pasco in the high post. Pass to Moore. Etherington. The pick from Pasco. There's the three. And Callahan pulls it down. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now here's Berti. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Rodriguez, the screen. High post shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And the High Flyers call time here. So both teams making some changes here. The High Flyers making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And here's Etherington. Outside Berti. Pass to Pasco. Here's Berti. And here's Moore from the arc. Pulled in by Casey. Brock outside. Done.
Come around.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Almadawi. And another miss by the High Flyers. Now here's Berti. He's covered closely. It's Moore on the wing. Hits the three-pointer.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now MP. Trying to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Moore with the bucket.
Heck of a pass there to create the deep look.
Who's got MP?
Outside MP. Banked in off the glass.
Nothing wrong with that look. They'll take those all game long.
Here's Team Ballers now. Outside Moore. Back to Etherington. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Good D that time by Jason Brock. MP inside. He's guarded by Moore. Smith, no good. Moore outside. From 16 feet out. And it's Team Ballers with another one.
That's what you love about Moore. You wonder if he had a trampoline as a kid because he's a very good shooter off the bounce.
Match up on MP. Move around.
MP down low. Moore's there. Smith, no good. And here Team Ballers have it. Left side, Berti. It's Pasco up top. The pick from Pasco. Wide open look. Hauled in by High Flyers. From deep, it's MP. He can't get that one. Here's Etherington.
Watch outside.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Yo! You going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Aight, then I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. Progression badges. Tier 2 badges. Off-ball pest. Okay. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Alright. $231, okay. On the rise.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across.
There's no way I'm
super
showing up late to
chill,
this right now.
SoCal, whatever. But he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it.
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you.
Yes, Coach.
It's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
Oh, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
For a minute there, I totally thought he was going to let me play.
Hello And welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer, MP, deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for coach. Tough break with all of these scouts
Is
here
this
in
game gonna
attendance,
make me
and
come
they're
back
getting to watch
from
Miles
being down
put
so
on a
much?
show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
You think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meeting with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Well, lost that one.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond in the rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I've messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from Sac.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand. They get the first points of the game there.
And I'm really expecting a good one tonight, guys.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now MP. On the wing, O'Neill. Mills. Smith. He's covered by Carrington with 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Sac grabs the miss. When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now MP. Tries a three. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Gov.
Tremendous hustle by the big man Gov, refusing to give up on the play.
Martinez outside. Inside. One misses.
Bro, pass me the
To
ball.
the inside. Here's Smith. Pagan picks up the board. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. On offense, here's Sack. 6-point game. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP. Again, MP missing. Now Carrington. Now covered by MP. Returns it to Carrington. Pass to Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Outside O'Neal. And another miss by the High Flyers. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
MP outside. To the paint. Launches a three.
Finally.
Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Man, that's a tough shot no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
The basket is good.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Outside MP. The floater. And he lays it up and in. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Mills. Outside MP. Up top, it's O'Neal. Knocks down the long J.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
On the wing, Carrington. Now covered by MP. Pagan misses. The High Fly is leading. On the wing, it's MP. He's got 7. And so here it's Sack. Down low. Here's Martinez. And he banks in the layup. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And it's in there. Carrington with it. Martinez outside. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Whistle on MP.
Kudos for Martinez for earning that call. His coaches like it when he's being aggressive on offense.
The first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 3, and will return right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League.
No way he's up to 21 already.
The attack from Sac trail, and in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Up top, Lund. Martinez, left side. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Carrington. Screen set by Callahan. From deep, it's MP. Lund with the rebound. Kicks it to Pagan. Lund. On the wing, it's Martinez. Shoots over O'Neal. And the attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Here's Mills. Can't hit from the elbow.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
Pagan. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
At the line for the attack from Sac.
And the free throw is no good. Now leading by 1. Now the High Flyers with it. MP up top. He's covered by Carrington. From deep, it's MP. Lund with
There's
the
no way
rebound.
he didn't make that.
To the middle. Fires from 18. MP grabs the miss. Takes the 3. Sac with the rebound. Here's Carrington. Rejected by O'Neal.
Strong awareness from the forward. He sends that ball back. Quick reaction and a willingness to break up a shot attempt.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now MP. He's got 15. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
And it's Sac with the ball. Trailing by 5. And the attack from Sac, call time here. Taking a look at the stats from Smith, you really have to like what you're seeing.
They need to rethink their defensive strategy. He just keeps dropping those 3s. They've got a real problem on their hands.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now Lund. Martinez outside. Lund with the pick. Shot, high post. Offensive board. And they pick up 2.
making the save. One was right place, right time, where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they've not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch. It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. 7 points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martinez. Pass to Cunningham.
Rebound.
Martinez outside. Outside Pagan. From deep. Hauled in by High Flyers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's MP on the outside. And another 3 for the Flyers.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
I score as many points as I can while Callahan's off.
To the left wing. Lund inside. Shot over Callahan. Lund, that's good. Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Timeout on the court. Substitution for High Flyers.
High Flyers making a change here. And the attack from Zach call time here.
For High Flyers. Time called.
Now here's MP. Launches it on target from long range.
MP.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
A difficult situation for Zach. Outside Carrington. From outside, it's off the mark. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Carrington. And here's MP on the outside. And another 3 for the Flyers.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
And there's the pick. Pass to Olsen. Here's Mecca. Carrington. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's MP. Puts up a 3.
Thank you.
Yes, that one's
These pick
good.
and rolls
Mills
are crazy.
picking up the assist.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Here's Carrington. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. Changing it up here.
Austin Lund. Ivory Lund. Edward Martinez. Michael.
Came up by 12.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Martinez, guarded by O'Neal. One's off. Still out of sync. And here's MP on the outside. Sack with the rebound. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington. Outside, Lund. Returns it to Carrington. Lund with the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Martinez. And the attack from Sack with another bucket right there.
There's Martinez. Bottom line, this game's about making shots.
Here's Mills. Up and in on the layup.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
Floats one up. It's hauled in by Smith. Makes it off the glass.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
Down low. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And here's MP. Pass to Gov. Good tray. Lund with the rebound. Carrington with it, with MP on him. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes
No,
yet, have you?
no, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
198, okay.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. Ben Gov with some nice D. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell
Is it the same challenges? Yeah.
is at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Harris. To the inside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Outside MP.
Nice screen. Big dog.
Screen by Gov. From deep, it's MP. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 3. Mitchell's shot is off.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering. Inside, it's Callahan. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Robert can't get it to fall.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had an established position.
And that's the call you want the refs to make in that situation too. If there's any doubt at all, it should be a block.
Now here's Callahan. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Mitchell. Smith, no good.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
He gets that one to fall.
Wow, when you see an O board from small guards, you chastise the defense. Here, give Bird a shout out for his effort and getting another look, securing the basket himself.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The pick from Harris. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Bird. Pass to Diaz. Now Harris. No good on the three. MP outside. 4-3. Rebound by Union Elite.
You can see why the D is willing to just back off and let him shoot it from out there.
Robert, defended now
Don't
by
worry, I'm
Callahan.
gonna start making them.
Back to Diaz.
And
Mitchell.
then this team's cooked.
Pass to Harris. Over goes. And Harris gets it to go.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Dove outside. Mills. Off target from outside. Mitchell outside. Finds Bird. Back to Mitchell. Now Bird. He tries for three. Gove with the rebound. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
The offensive rebound. Mills.
Give me a shot again.
Outside, MP.
Yeah, there we go.
Sinks the tray.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Back to Diaz. To the paint. Here's Harris. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Three-pointer. Smith, no good. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now MP, 11 points on the game so far. Here's Diaz. Pass to Robert. Bird on the wing. Returns it to Robert.
Defender, a little over anxious there, to Robert's benefit this time.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Union Elite, Drew Robert. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. The high fly is leading. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Mitchell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Kolish, covered by Brock. Brock with the block. Goes on, and the dunk by MP.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Kolish. With the fadeaway. MP grabs the miss.
Completely unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Mills.
Hit that.
Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in game. but here, fired away.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
On the wing, it's MP. Bird defending, nails it from 3.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot on the wing. Again, the high flyers.
The coach might not have loved that take, but it did find the bottom of the net.
Don't care. I'm gonna shoot.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Harris. Ben Gov with some nice D. From deep, it's MP. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's 9 of 14 now.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Mitchell outside. Pass now to Harris. Over goes. That one doesn't go either for Brandon Harris. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Fly is leading this one, up by 16. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch. Games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
At the line for the High Flyers, Nathan O'Neal.
One shot.
For 1.
Now here's Bird. Outside, Harris. Over goes. A nice shot from Harris.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP outside. trying his luck from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Outside Diaz. Pass to Robert. Mitchell outside. Robert, a screen. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 15. Mitchell's shot is off.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Now here's Callahan. Back to MP. And the shot falls short that time. Up top, Mitchell. Guarded by O'Neal. Diaz off the mark. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Smith, no good. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
If he gets even an inch of space, he will make an opponent look very beatable.
Pass to Smith. Now O'Neal. And here's MP. Here's the three. That shot doesn't fall. Union Elite with the ball. It's an 18-point game. And Diaz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Mitchell, guarded by MP. The 19-foot shot. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
High Flyers ball.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Outside O'Neal. Over Bird. And another miss by the High Flyers.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Come get it!
Mitchell outside. Bullock. Three-pointer Bird. Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
And Diaz. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's resourceful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Mitchell. Count the basket.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Outside Diaz. Kicks it to Mitchell. Here's Diaz. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Gov. For three, it's Mitchell. And Callahan pulls it down. Outside, MP. Tries a three. Sinks it from distance.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Back to Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Diaz with it. And here's Mitchell. Guarded by MP. 4 on the clock. Jumper over Mills. Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyer's ball.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
MP outside. The screen by Gov. Takes a three. And the high flyer is another triple.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
And Union Elite with possession. Pass to Robert. Now Mitchell. Harris sets the pick. Shot clock at 6. Bird outside. Now Harris. The three. And Callahan pulls it down. Now here's MP. Pass to Mills. Gov up top, expanding his range.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Diaz.
2 minutes.
Robert, he's covered by Gov. And Diaz. Makes it off the glass.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are going to get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
The screen by Gov. And here's MP on the outside.
Didn't mean to shoot that.
And Union Elite with possession. Mitchell outside. Robert. Pass to Diaz. For three, it's Mitchell. The high flyers grab the miss. Here's Mills. From deep, it's MP. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Bird outside. Diaz. Robert covered by Mills. Back to Mitchell. Over MP. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
Now the high flyers with it. Outside MP. O'Neal. Over Bird. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Number 3.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Bird. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
From deep, it's MP.
Retard.
Hits the three-pointer.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my
listen.
agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. Goat mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that, but he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Deion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure gonna be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the shot goes in.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now MP, trying his luck from deep, and another three for the WCBL.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Pass to Prachumsky. Now Cologne. McCall with just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now MP. He's got 5.
There we go.
And Harris slams it home. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Here's Johnson. Down low. Cologne. Back to Johnson. Cologne on the outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Pass to Smith. Returns it to Carrington. Fires the 3. They get the board. And Stone with the slam.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Here's MP. From deep, sinks the tray. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now Harris. Mills on the wing. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Kicks it to Johnson. McCall. Shoots the 3. Harris comes down with the board. The West with the ball. It's a 10-point game. MP outside. Mills from deep. Does not find the mark. And he's now 2 for 3. Here's Cologne. Second chance shot. And Harris with the rejection. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
21. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Tombo. Ka-ching, the wide open shot is on the money.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now MP. Over to the wing. Here's Schrader. Launches it. And Vlad Zermanenko pulls it down. Black for 3. Chu grabs the miss. The West All-Stars leading this one. MP outside. From outside, it's off the mark. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Black. And it's stolen by MP. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now Lack. Outside, Tombo. Inside. Luan, and he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Here's Smith. Another miss by MP.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
At the line to the EYBL All-Stars, Vlad Dermot.
First free throw is good. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. Both shots are good from the stripe. The West with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Smith. Here's Harris. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Getting it done on the offensive glass.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Now here's Dermonenko. McCall covered by MP. Johnson for three. Harris comes down with the board. Stolen by Robinson. Back to McCall. Kicks it to Johnson. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Two teammates showing quality chemistry.
And here's MP. Takes a three. Drills it from deep.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
The UIBL trailing. McCall outside. Pass to Dermonenko. Three-pointer. Rebound goes to the WCBL. MP outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
They've just shot the lights out. And their opponent? Not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Three-pointer. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Now here's Perchumpsey. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. From deep, it's MP. Score the basket for his 8th of the night.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
McCall outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Here's Smith, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
One shot.
And so it's the EYBL with it, trailing by 17. Outside, it's Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. Cologne on the outside. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars leading by 17. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to fall, and he's now 10 of 15 on the game.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Johnson with the rock. He's got 5. Knocks it down from distance.
And a 3 in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Now MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
You believe you've scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it. The WCBL on offense. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. Here's Stone. Excellent D there by Prochumsky.
Who's watching here?
Cologne on the outside. It's McCall, high post. Back to Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Shot clock at 5. No good there with the triple. The West with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Cologne on the outside. Here's McCall from downtown. Rebounded by Stone.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but just couldn't get it to fall.
And here's MP on the outside. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
It's been a parade of 3s from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep. This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now MP, 37 for him.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Prochumsky outside. Kicks it to McCall. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Outside MP. And he's going for the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. Johnson with the bucket.
Nice delivery. McCall's their glue guy, if you will. On an EYBL team with so much individual talent, Ice keeps them all working together.
When you look at the production of these 2 stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class. And McCall is so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
On the wing, it's MP. The pick from Harris. Expanding his range. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Devontae Mills. Now a timeout called by EYBL.
EYBL All-Stars, Drew Robinson, taking 2 shots. Timeout.
That free throw missing.
Help me out!
He hits the second from the line. Here's Schrader. And here's Here's MP on the outside. The rebound by left coast. To the paint. Cologne uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
The West with the ball. Outside, Moore. Pass to Smith. To the middle. And a jam by Johnny Chu. Sort of punctuated the attack with a one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Aslanoglu outside. Now Dermonenko. Cologne on the outside. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Outside, Moore. They set a pick. Dishes to Chu. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Out to the left wing. Now here's Dermonenko. Moore covering. Shoots from the high post. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Willing to fight for his look, Robinson absorbing the foul while in the line.
Both teams will make.
Substitution for the BYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
And now for Chumsey. McCall in the high post. Pass to Dermonenko. Outside, Black. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Chu grabs the miss. Now Harris. MP outside. Goes back up. And Stone lays that one in. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid. That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And the West All-Stars call time here. And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Drew Robinson. Brian Cologne.
Now Mills.
Joey Jackson.
Outside, MP. He tries for 3. Offensive board. The kick to Carrington. Mills. Harris outside. Back to Mills. Carrington. And then Stone with the dunk.
This is what Stone is known for, dominating around the rim.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
McCall for 3. It's good for bucket number 9. He's taken 14 attempts.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Pass to Smith.
Move around.
Back to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 right there. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
McCall. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Ben Bishop. Johnny Chu. Jaden Moore. Jeff Schrader.
Here's McCall. Prachumpsy. He's covered by Bishop. With 4 to shoot. Cologne for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Pass to Schrader. Returns it to Moore. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
MP outside. Dishes to Chu. Moore outside. Launches a 3. McCall grabs the miss. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe? No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, You'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey,
I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.